Chris Bebel here again. I'm a former federal prosecutor and I'm a former SEC attorney. Today, I'm in private practice and I represent victims of investment fraud. So, what are we going to talk about today? Well, today we are going to discuss a very unfortunate set of dynamics. And these dynamics arise when problem firms join hands with problem brokers. Taken together, these problem firms and these problem brokers expose investors to an enormous amount of risk. Investors dealing with firms and brokers of this nature are subject to a disproportionate level of deception and deceit. So let's look at the underlying dynamics and take this apart piece by piece. First of all, as we all know, corporations, in other words, brokerage firms and other entities, are not people. They are not real live human beings. They can only act through people. And brokerage firms, since they have a special relationship with their customers, and as one case noted, since brokerage firms control the activities of their brokers at the most basic fundamental level, they have an obligation to, in effect, act as a first line of defense for the benefit of customers and protect customers against deception, against misconduct that stockbrokers engage in. Now, some stockbrokers engage in misconduct on a reoccurring, routine basis, but that's a small number of the total number of brokers out there. Most brokers do their best to comply with the numerous rules and regulations governing their conduct, but regrettably, that's not always the case. Now, if we step back and look at things in a pragmatic light, we see that it's expensive for a brokerage firm to hire and retain a large staff of capable, talented, dedicated supervisors and compliance officers. So what do some firms do? Well, they just go through the motions. They hire a skeletal staff of people who don't really have a sufficient level of training and experience, and they make a superficial attempt at trying to comply with their supervisory oversight obligations. But all too often, they fall short of the mark, predictably. And these dynamics represent an undue risk for investors. Investors who have placed their life savings in the hands of the brokerage firms that go to great lengths to cultivate trust and confidence. And in this type of situation, when a customer raises problems with the branch manager or compliance officer, all too often those complaints fall on deaf ears. And if that has happened to you, if you have raised complaints about your broker's conduct and your complaints have fallen on deaf ears, that's a potential sign of trouble. The best thing you can do in that type of situation is reach out to an experienced, skillful, knowledgeable securities fraud attorney. Explain the situation to him or her and make a decision. Decide what you want to do to address the problems that have arisen. If you want to give me a call, go ahead. My phone number is 903-843-5678. 903-843-5678, or just go to my website, chrisbebel.com. I'll do my best to hear you out and listen to the details of your potential case. But keep in mind, over the years, we have been forced to reject numerous cases. We can't handle all the cases that are put to us. But I'll do my best to hear you out and tell you what I think. Thank you.